Hey guys, what's going on? Today from Blue Apron we are going to be making the Seared Cod and Summer Succotash. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's with Tale Eggplant and Pickled Grapes. As always, we're going to go through what came in the package to prepare the meal. Then we're going to go through the utensils that you'll need to make the meal, and then we're going to prep and cook the meal. So without further ado, let's get to it. Adjust the camera. There we go. So the package came with some green beans. Actually, a lot of green beans. We have the garlic. I just keep it here to give room temperature, but there you go, the garlic. We have Rhaenyra corn. We have two really cute little fairy tale eggplants. Never seen that before. First time for everything. We have a plum tomato. We have two scallions, sorry. We have some of the grapes left, as some are well aware that when I did the unboxing, the container for the grapes was partially open, so that's what we have left. And last but not least, we have the two cod fillets and some knickknacks. Sorry. So that's what we have for the ingredients. You will need to cook 5 containers to cut everything up and organize and arrange. You'll need 2 bowls, one for a marinade and the other one for mixing of some sorts. You'll also need some salt. You have some pepper. As always, olive oil. 1 chef knife, 1 fork, 1 spoon, and you'll need a non-stick pan and a medium-sized pan. If you have a medium-sized pan that's non-stick, you can use that too. For both, I do not have a medium-sized non-stick, I have a small. So I have to use 2 pans. The reason being, usually with cod, it sticks, even with putting generous amounts of olive oil, or even in the season cast iron, it still sticks. So I'm playing safe and using a non-stick Tefal. Also, you need a spatula to flip or prongs to flip the cod. So with that all set, I'm going to clean the produce, and we're going to go to the first step, which is dicing and chopping and cutting. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. And that first step we're going to do is remove the stems from the grapes and cut them into small little rounds. So let's get this done. Give me a second to bring them over. Just clean them. Here we go. There we go. Going nice and zoomed, and let's see how this cuts. Pretty thin. Some of them are firm, some are soft. I don't know about the other ones because, as some of you may know already, they were destroyed in transit. As an update from Blue Apron, they are replacing the meal. I'm crediting my account for another meal. So, how nice of them. Would have been nice if I had the complete 3-meal order that I placed, but these things happen. I'm going to go to the shop tomorrow and see if I can get ground the lamb and beef, and I can try to make it from there. But I don't know if they'll have ground lamb. I have not seen ground lamb here. In addition, since it's a mix of grounded lamb and grounded beef, I don't know the portions, so we'll have to improvise. Stay tuned for that video. I believe I have the rest of the ingredients, just not the lamb, or beef, or whatever you want to call it. Lamb and beef. Leaf. Aside from cutting, this should be a relatively fast meal to make. It's the cutting that takes all the time. Especially when you're a slow cutter like me. Don't want to lose any of my fingers. Only 4 more left. So I believe that there should be much more, but it is what it is. Oops. There we go, all cut. Next, we got a medium dice, the eggplant. Fair enough, eggplants. First, we take this part off. Just twist and pull and throw. This one doesn't toast. So we have knives. Alright, so we're medium dice. Oops. I can reinforce. So if you come in halves, I'm trying to match. It looks like it has like a dicing, so like a cube almost. So I'm assuming 4s would be good. That's what we got. Easy peasy. Next, peel and mince the garlic. All right, I've got the garlic right here. One. Oops. Yeah, one of them came off easily. At least one would suck. Sticks on and sticks on. There we go. All right, we're gonna cut a mince. I have to do this manually because my mincer is in the dishwasher. There we go. A little bit slower than normal, but it is done. Oh, see? I always recommend after you deal with garlic to just rinse off your knife. Unless you want everything to also have a garlic taste. Or if you love garlic and you want on everything, keep it the same. Done. Alright. Next step, we do the scallions. We thinly slice it on an angle and separate the whites and the greens. And cut the bottoms off as well. So, here we go. It's garbage. And we're supposed to, how thin is it? It's supposed to be thin. Yeah, thinly slice on an angle. Okay. So one for the whites, got one for the greens. Oops. Junk. We'll cut on an angle-ish. And the greens. Oops. Scallion's done. See? We'll cut on an angle. Okay, next we got the corn and, yep, cut the corn on the cob, discard the cob. And that goes and keep the cob. It's not. Well cleaned. So we just bring it down. Comes right in this. Some even goes right into the bowl. Others go all over the place. Oops. There we go. Find all the prep meals, the cutting and the dicing takes the longest. Hence the prep. They tell you it takes 25 minutes to do the prep. I've yet to do in 25 minutes, or like when you have 6 things to cut. Maybe if I cut faster. Don't know. Last but not least, we have to cut and core and dice el tomato. As always, clean it first. Let me get the and then one dices too, so let's cut it again. Oops, some of them fall right apart. Sometimes I'm able to cut it perfectly like before. Other times, not really. Some will just fall right apart, like these three. Some of it all chopped and diced. Last but not least, we have the green beans. We're supposed to chop and dice these as well, cut off the stems. Hopefully it'll fit into this because that's all I have left. I can just do this. Give me a second. Just doing a little exchange in my containers. Bigger. Alright, so let's get to it. Cut the end off. This is going to take a while, so I want to speed through this. Okay, so here we go, finally. All the green beans have been cut. Ain't that beautiful? I like the color though. Alright, so we have to now pickle, I believe, the grapes, right? Yep, pickle the grapes. Step 2. In a medium bowl, combine the vinegar, sugar, and a big pinch of salt. Stir until the sugar has dissolved, and then we add the grapes. So let's open the knickknacks. Hopefully everything is here. Alright, we have open a little bit. Some doozy this week's package. Alright, so we combine the vinegar, sugar, and a big pinch of salt. I think it's over from the bottom. Hey, brother. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, there we go. A big pinch of salt, so what I like to do for that, I keep the cap on and just turn it like 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a decent sized amount. Put that in there. Then we take the vinegar. Put that in there. And we stir until the sugar has been dissolved. Yeah, so zoom in a little bit for you. Almost, but still not there. There we go. I hold up in there, looks like the salt. Nice and clear, if you can see that. Take the grapes, we let this marinate. For 10 minutes. We have to stir occasionally, so we gotta coat it. And we have to stir occasionally over the next 10 minutes, at least it says so. I guess longer is better. We'll come back to this every few minutes, after 10 minutes, and then we'll check it over. Put that over here, and it's gonna spill. Next step, we're gonna cook the eggplant. So I'm gonna move the camera over to the pan, and we're gonna get cooking. Okay, so we have the pan on nice and hot. We're gonna add a tablespoon of oil, give or take. And we're gonna get it all around, and then add the eggplant. Get a nice coating. There we go. And the eggplant. Adjust to a medium to low flame. There we go. And we're going to watch it 3 to 5 minutes. Let's put a timer on for 3 minutes and then revisit. And here we are at the 3-minute mark. Still needs more time. It's supposed to be a little golden brown-ish. So we're going to give it another couple minutes. And we'll update shortly. Right, here's the last minute. As you can see, we have the eggplant's brown now. And we're just going to give it another 47 seconds. Empty it out. Put it in a plate, set aside, and continue with cooking the rest of the veggies. So, 30 seconds. Exit this out. And then we put a tablespoon or so of oil, and then we add the rest of the veggies. Then we cook the cod, and we're good to go. Pretty simple. 20 seconds. So I think they should have given us a little bit more eggplant. What do you think? Comment below or message me. There we go. It says empty it and put it in a bowl. Alright, so there we go, all empty. So that's what we have to deal with for 2 cods. Put that in the oven unheated to stay warm, and we're going to now put another 2 tablespoons or so of oil. Cook the rest. Alright, so what we're going to add, we are going to add the garlic, the white bottoms of the scallops. Scallions. I said scallops. Garlic. Corn and green beans. Looks a little bit like scrambled eggs. Add some salt and pepper. And we're going to mix it together. Do this for 4 to 6 minutes, so we'll put time on 4 minutes. And check back shortly. Just checking in, we got about a minute left. As you see, it's very, you can see the colors are nice, and I can tell you it's very fragrant. So again, ready to put in the tomatoes and the eggplant. Around 1 to 2 minutes, some salt and pepper, and good to go. Tomatoes, oops, eggplant, salt and pepper. This is in for 1 to 2 minutes. Get all nice and integrated together. Alright, we're done in about 8 seconds. Then we're going to do the cod. Just going to do a nice little mix a little bit. And then we're going to pour it to a plate. Or a bowl for that matter. As you can hear, this is now all done. So now put this in a bowl. Nice little medley. I'm just going to cover it while I make the cod. There we go. Piece of eggplant. There we go. Covered. It stays warm. So before we start the cod, we're going to go check the grapes to see how they're marinating. Just gotta shake it a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and infused. Now we're going to do the cod. What we have to do is roll it in flour, put in salt and pepper. It's the flour, it's not cocaine. Just flour. Here's the cod. You pat dry, seasonable salt and pepper, and then we put it in the flour. Seems simple enough. So I'm going to take this out. Let me get us some piece of paper. I know the top is dry, so I'm going to do the bottom. And this one. There we go. 1 and 2. I highly recommend for cod you use non-stick or it's going to flake. Some salt, some pepper, oops, almost fell. Push in, as I always recommend, and the water from this. A little bit, there you go. Oops. And then we're just going to roll it in the flour. I'm going to roll the cod in the cod. Just roll it in the flour. Tap off any excess. Just tap like that, or you can also roll like that. Just 1 and 2. Get the sides. Just rub off any excess. You don't want too much flour. There we go. Wash your hands. Roll the flour, and then we're going to go back to the pan. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Put a little oil. About a tablespoon. Shake it all around. Then put enough in. There we go. Much better. I want to coat it also to prevent any sticking, and even though it's non-stick, but cod can be tricky. Sometimes they'll still flake. So there we go. Let me see if it tells you which side to put it on. 3 to 5 minutes each side. Doesn't tell you each side, so we're going to put this side down. 1, 2. 3 to 5 minutes. Let it cook. And we'll be back. Alright, we're going to check in this cod, see how it's going. Cooking nicely. Oops. Look what happened. Frying nicely, so give it another minute or so. Then flip it on from the other side. Alright, just flip it over. And put it in another 2 minutes. If you can see the browning nicely. We'll just finish this up, 2 minutes, and we'll plate the dish. Overall, came out pretty nicely. Well, finishing up here, about 38 seconds left. Smoking nicely, smells good. Nice little color on both sides. You see the side here. You can see that. They're doing very nice. See that one too. So 12 seconds and we're done. Alright, gonna cut this off. That off. And we're going to plate the dish. I'll first take it out, then plate the dish. One. There's two. Alright, let's go over and plate the dishes. Okay, so here we go. Final step, plating the dish. We go a nice little medley. It smells amazing. I know I say it a lot, but it does. We got green beans, we have corn, tomato, these fairy tale eggplant thingies, garlic, some scallions. It smells delicious. There we go. Oops. Need a fork. Take the cod. Gotta get it off. And on top here to lay. Oops. Cod tastes good too. Then we take some of the grapes. Go. I'm just following what it looks like on the Blue Apron picture. Oops, some fall. Pick it up. There we go. Zoom that in. And last but not least, some green scallions. There we go. There's mine. Zoom out so you can see it. Here's Blue Aprons. Dead on if you ask me. Yep. So, there we go. That is the Seared Cod and Summer Succotash, or I call medley. They have these fancy names. I know. But it smells as good as it looks. I can't wait for it. And I think it's been a good meal. I hope everyone enjoyed watching the video. Hope you enjoyed watching me prepare and cook everything. And until next time, have a good night.
Sorry, it looks like I didn't hear you correctly. Please try again.
Alexa wishes you a good night too.